Welcome to Guelph, where the pace of life slows down just enough to let you breathe. It's a city defined by a unique harmony, high-tech innovation meeting deep-rooted tradition. Whether it's the industrial heart of the north or the serene waters of the lake, Guelph isn't just a place to visit, it's a place to belong. Rising high above the downtown skyline, the Basilica of Our Lady Immaculate is more than just a landmark. It is the heart of Guelph. When John Galt founded this city in 1827, he set aside the highest point of land for this very purpose, famously claiming that one day a church would rise here to rival St. Peter's in Rome. Construction on this Gothic revival masterpiece began in 1877, designed by the renowned architect Joseph Connolly. Built from local limestone, it took over 50 years to fully realize the vision. While the church was dedicated in 1888, those iconic twin towers, reaching over 200 feet into the sky, weren't actually completed until 1926. Today, it remains a symbol of resilience and beauty. Local laws even protect its view, ensuring that no new building can ever overshadow its presence. As we fly past these spires, we're looking at over a century of history, faith, and the enduring spirit of the royal city. Guelph was actually a planned masterpiece back in 1827. A man named John Galt designed the streets to fan out from the center of town, which is why the downtown area feels so unique. He named the city after the British royal family, and that sense of history is still everywhere you look today. Guelph is famous for its beautiful limestone. You'll see it in the old houses, the downtown shops, and of course, the massive Basilica of Our Lady on the hill. Local legends even say that back in the day, famous characters like Al Capone used to visit the Albion Hotel for some of Guelph's famous local beer. We are also the birthplace of five-pin bowling. And believe it or not, Guelph had the very first cable TV system in all of North America, set up just so people could watch the Queen's coronation in 1953. Living here comes with a few funny rules. First, it somehow takes exactly 12 minutes to drive anywhere, no matter the distance. And second, you have to get used to the orange pylons. In Guelph, construction isn't just a project, it's a permanent part of the landscape. We're always growing, which means there's usually a detour or two on your way to get coffee. But even with the construction, there's no place like it. It's a mix of deep history, smart ideas, and a really beautiful community. Summer in downtown. The limestone buildings glow in the sun, and the whole core feels like one big outdoor celebration. From the multicultural festival at Riverside Park to the busy farmers markets, there's a constant hum of energy. You'll see people grabbing ice cream at the boathouse or filling up the patios along Wyndham Street to soak up the warmth. For the car lovers, the summer is peak season. The classic car show during the local festivals is a huge draw, bringing vintage muscle and custom imports right into the heart of the city. There's something cool about seeing a polished 60s classic parked against our 19th century architecture. Even on a regular weeknight, you'll catch locals out for cruise nights, showing off their projects under the downtown lights. At 79 Carden Street, the pulse of the city is most palpable. Here, the 1911 Grand Trunk Railway building stands as a testament to the past, now integrated into a modern intermodal hub that connects the Royal City to the rest of the world. With 22 bus stands buzzing with activity, it serves as the primary gateway for both local and regional travelers. The character of these streets was really shaped by the people who arrived here first. While John Galt laid the plans, it was the Scottish, English, and later a massive wave of Italian immigrants who actually built the city. You can see their influence in the incredible stonework of the ward and the community's deep-rooted passion for local industry and craftsmanship. They didn't just build houses, they built a legacy that's still standing today. And you can't talk about Guelph without talking about the food. People here are serious about what's on their plate. Since we're a hub for agricultural research, there's a huge focus on farm-to-table living. Whether it's the Saturday morning rush at the farmer's market, grabbing an authentic Italian pastry, or hitting up the local craft breweries, the food scene here is as diverse as the people. In the Royal City, we don't just eat, we support local. Soaring over Royal City Park, you get a front row seat to Guelph's natural charm. From the historic boathouse to the peaceful riverbanks, it's a stunning blend of history and nature. It's easily one of the most photographed spots in the Royal City, and looking at this view, it's not hard to see why. Stone Road Mall stands as the premier shopping destination for the entire region. Since 1975, it's grown to house over 130 stores under its signature glass skylights. As the busiest retail hub in the Royal City, it's more than just a place to shop. It's a central meeting point where a community of 145,000 people comes together to eat, explore, and stay connected. Beyond the limestone streets lies a powerhouse of innovation. Here in Guelph's industrial hub, companies like Linamar are redefining the future of advanced manufacturing on a global scale. As we enter the University of Guelph, you're looking at one of the top comprehensive universities in Canada. It all started back in 1874 with the Ontario Agricultural College, and today, that heritage is still alive in the stunning red brick architecture and the rolling green space of Johnston Green. The iconic Johnston Hall, with its famous clock tower, has stood as a guardian of this campus for nearly a century, welcoming generations of students to the Griffin family. But don't let the old stone buildings fool you. This campus is a global powerhouse for innovation. Known as Canada's Food University, the U of G is a world leader in veterinary medicine, agricultural science, and environmental research. This is the place where the Yukon Gold potato was born, and where scientists are currently working on everything from DNA barcoding to sustainable honeybee health. If it's on your dinner plate or in the natural world, chances are someone here is studying how to make it better. With nearly 30,000 students calling this campus home, there is a unique energy here. You'll see people studying under the massive trees in the Arboretum, which is like a 400-acre living museum of trees, or grabbing a bite at the University Center. And speaking of food, the U of G is consistently ranked as having the best campus food in Canada. Whether it's a quick coffee between lectures or a full meal, the culinary scene here is on a whole different level. There's a deep sense of Griffin pride that connects the campus to the city of Guelph. From the massive bronze Griffin statue at the entrance to the cheering crowds at the football games, the university is the heartbeat of the community. It's a place that values both knowledge and stewardship, a motto that you can feel in the air as you walk through these historic grounds. Whether you're here for the world-class research or just to enjoy the beautiful scenery, the University of Guelph is a jewel of the royal city. It's where history is respected and the future is being built every single day. As we fly over these residential streets, you're seeing a city in the middle of a major housing evolution. In 2026, Guelph is working hard to meet its provincial target of nearly 1,300 new home starts per year. While the market has settled into a balanced rhythm, we're seeing a big shift toward energy-efficient homes and higher density living. Whether it's the new modern towns going up in the north end or the master-planned communities in the south, the goal is clear: building a smarter, more sustainable royal city for its 145,000 residents. We've grown into a vibrant community of 145,000 people, and you can see that growth in every new building and renovated storefront. It's a far cry from the quiet town it once was, but even with all the new faces, Guelph has managed to keep that big town, small soul feeling. Guelph Lake, a massive 1,600-acre escape just minutes from the city streets. From up here, the water looks like a mirror, stretching out across two beautiful beaches and miles of forested trails. Whether you're here for a morning kayak or a quiet hike, this is where the royal city comes to find its breath. From the quiet shores of the lake to the energy of the downtown core, Guelph always leaves a lasting impression. But our journey through the region is just getting started. The landscape is already beginning to shift as we leave the city limits behind and head toward our next destination. Stay with us as we move forward. A look at a brand new place is coming up very soon.